I loved Family Man. That was probably the first series that I really enjoyed in a Hindi format because हम बाहर के तो बहुत देखते हैं shows. Supreme में there is a character that I'm given a name called Bellam Sridevi, and it became so famous that मैं कोई भी parts में जाती थी तेलुगु states में तो लोग मुझे बेल्लम श्रीदेवी बुलाते थे. Yodha's coming on 7th July. I'm really waiting for it. I'm like तुमने इतना push क्यों कर दिया उसको? I'm waiting for it to come because I think after Farzi also people would like to see कि अब ये क्या करेगी. पहली बार जब मैं set पे आई थी तो भुवन और शाहिद का एक scene चल रहा था. And I was just in awe because I was like, it's not just Sedupati and Shahid, it's also this guy. Yeah. Like, he's a new guy and he was so good at his dialogue delivery. And I was like, dude, this will really help you. That's just the right film to come because it's a Dharma film, it's Siddharth Malhotra and we share an amazing bond with the film. मैं ज़्यादा कुछ reveal नहीं कर सकती, but ये बता सकती हूँ कि उसमें भी मेरा किरदार बहुत strong है.
एक और स्पेशल हमें केमिस्ट्री दिखी वो है आपकी और शाहिद की. हाउ वाज इट वर्किंग विद शाहिद?
I think the first time that I met him, of course he was Shahid Kapoor for me because I was grown up watching his films.
Like all
maybe inside a little when I met him, but I think he made me feel so comfortable. Like, you know, I'm just another guy, I'm a chill guy, you know, and he spoke about my college life, and Meera's in the same college as I am. She was my junior in English honors in LSR. So that's how we started talking, and all he could talk about was his kids, his family, and he was so entertaining. I think the first day he broke the ice, and I'm usually a little reserved, तो उन्होंने वो मतलब he broke that wall, but on set I was Megha and he was Sunny. You know, तो on set वो that thing of being awestruck didn't come. Thanks to Shahid because he broke the ice for me first. And सबको पता बहुत ही अच्छा एक्टर है, क्या कमाल का काम किया है उन्होंने फर्जी में. You know, I saw Farzi and I called him. I said, dude, you're brilliant. He's like, तू तो मेरे साथ थी. I said, हाँ, but you know, I have to call you and tell you were really good. I mean, I think it's a blessing to be able to work with actors who just help you grow as an actor.
Since you said that, you know, आपके ख्वाब अलग थे before getting into films, and then something very close to what you wanted to do was Megha's role. How did you work towards it, and how much did you enjoy playing this character?
So I honestly didn't know anything about Farzi notes. कैसे पता चलता है RBI में कैसे काम क्या होता है? I think just the uniform when you're in whatever kind of uniform you're in, there's a sense of power that comes with it, you know. And I think Megha, when she grows up the ranks, eventually she will have that authority. So I think I really enjoyed that part, the dressing up like this RBI officer, whatever kind of officer she was. But I think मुझे फर्जी नोट्स के बारे में कुछ नहीं पता था, मुझे स्क्रिप्ट के बारे में ज़्यादा नहीं पता था. तो जब पहली बार उन्होंने मुझे बताया that you know ये है स्क्रिप्ट और this is what she does, पहले तो it blew my mind because मैंने कभी ऐसा देखा नहीं था किसी भी शो में. मुझे नहीं पता है नहीं है, बट मैंने कभी नहीं देखा था और मेरे लिए बहुत नई चीज़ थी. तो मैं नोट्स के साथ बैठती थी देखने के लिए कि अरे ये असली है, ये तो सैंडविच नहीं है, ऐसे ऐसे करके. सो यू नो इट वाज अ ग्रेट लर्निंग फॉर मी, बट आई ऑल्सो रियली एंजॉयड प्लेइंग हर बिकॉज पहली बार मैं ऐसा किरदार निभा रही थी जो विच इज़ वेरी रियल. Like the conversation she has with her mother when a girl is 30, you know, constantly there's pressure और शादी कर ले. उस टाइम उनको फर्क नहीं पड़ता, प्रोफेशन तो चलता रहेगा पर शादी कर ले. I understand marriage is important, but I understood her struggle as well. You know, so I really related to that character.
I think what you just said was so true कि बहुत real भी लग रहा था क्योंकि जब आपकी dialogue delivery भी हो रही है, you know, in the conference room, and you know you are that Monica Geller who's like, sir, I have a question. मैं पूछूंगी और सवाल. It just felt like, you know, मतलब script है कि
I think she's very pushy, and that's why she's a little different from me because मैं ऐसी हूँ कि what is meant to be will be. She's like, if I want it, I'll go get it. You know, so she's that person who makes it happen. She'll go to any extent. She'll even वो authority भी उनको कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता. सेदुपति authority है, she overpowers that also. So I don't relate to her that way, but there was a lot I learned because she was very ambitious. She's ambitious in a clean way. उसके दिमाग में कोई चोर नहीं है. You know, उसका दिल साफ है. So there are things I learned from Megha as well.
बेचारी मेघा,
बेचारी, वो पता ही नहीं
उसको पता ही नहीं. हमको पता है, उसको पता नहीं है. ये सनी भी ना यार, tell you.
And people are asking me अभी क्या होगा सीजन 2 में. मेघा भैया मुझे भी नहीं पता क्या होगा सीजन 2 में.
So the pressure is on, कि season 2.
And I am only constantly telling Rajni कि sir, have you written? Can you tell me what it is? They're like, Megha, wait for it. I'm like, okay.
मेरे लिए लोग पूछ रहे हैं.
कह रहे तब तो हम बिल्कुल नहीं बताएंगे, तुम वेट करो. Instead okay.
अच्छा, एक और चीज हाल ही में I had interviewed Raj and DK and I asked him this question, was that, you know, I felt like there was a Raj DK verse that they were creating
Yes.
because Family Man के बहुत सारे लोग, characters, instincts हमको आ रहे थे.
जी.
How much of a fan are you of Family Man?
I loved Family Man. That was probably the first series that I really enjoyed in a Hindi format because हम बाहर के तो बहुत देखते हैं shows, you know. अपने shows को हम इतना नहीं अपना पाते for some reason, I don't know. But Family Man was universally loved by everyone. So I think I was very excited जब ऐसा आया कि you know maybe they'll combine Family Man and Farzi. I don't know if it is in their mind, but if it is, then it's a very good idea. They definitely must do it.
No, it was a shocker for me because उन्होंने कहा कि there are 12 relations.
Oh.
12 तो मुझे नहीं दिखे.
12 नहीं.
अभी मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है that they want us to watch it again.
चल्लम सर है एक तो मतलब वो तो very obvious है. मनोज सर है. हाँ. And बीच में there is this cop जिनसे मैं बात करती हूँ raid करने के लिए, वो भी he is also related. वड़ा पाव is one thing that is a relation. तो अगर थोड़ा शायद और क्लोजली देखेंगे तो शायद और दिख जाएंगे.
Amazing. I want to talk about another character which I thought was my favorite. Apart from you, we love you, but it was Feroz.
Yes, of course, Bhuvan.
Bhuvan. Tell us about on the sets. कैसा था जब आप लोग क्या table read करते थे? अगर होता था तो how much do you enjoy his character?
तो पहली बार जब मैं सेट पे आई थी, मेरे और भुवन के कोई सीन्स नहीं है साथ में, लेकिन पहली बार जब मैं सेट पे आई थी तो भुवन और शाहिद का एक सीन चल रहा था. And I was just in awe because I was like, it's not just Sidhupati and Shahid, it's also this guy. Like, he's a new guy and he was so good at his dialogue delivery. And I was like, dude, this will really help you. He's like, तुझे लगता है? मैंने कहा हाँ बिल्कुल लगता है. You know, he was so good at it. So at that time I knew कि अरे यहाँ तो सभी बहुत अच्छे हैं. And that चाचा, the guy who plays the चाचा, जो शाहिद के चाचा play कर रहे हैं, वो भी थे उस scene में. और वो he is also so good. He's a theatre actor. तो कहीं ना कहीं मुझे लगा यार अब तो I have to work extra hard to to be noticed. But I think that was in a very good way. Maybe you can say it was a collaborative effort of all these actors who were so brilliant in their roles. And I think Bhuvan's done a fantastic job, and I think doors will just open for him. After I'm sure they have opened already for him.
Definitely. But since this is a show that we've all binge watched, what are you currently binge watching?
So I am struggling to find something. I actually want to ask you if there is something you think I should watch. I've started watching Run and I Do.
Me? I was just going to tell you, I'm on the 3rd episode.
So I've just started watching it and I'm like, चलो ये देखते हैं कहाँ जाता है आगे. Because I'm a huge Venki sir's fan. I've worked with him. I love him. And for him and Rana, I want to watch the show. So I started watching it. But apart from that, अगर कुछ है तो आप मुझे बता दो. Because I suddenly feel there's a dearth of
Guys, अगर आपको देनी है आपकी recommendation, comment कीजिए.
So please दीजिए, please.
Wonderful. In your past, what has been your most challenging role? अगर आप देखें, आपके इतने सारे films आए हैं, अब OTT पे 2 आए हैं. What has been the most challenging role for you, Raashi?
I think the first thing that I had to do was comedy. There was a film called Supreme which I did in Telugu. I didn't know I had a comedian in me. मेरे डायरेक्टर हैं उसमें अनिल रविपुरी, जिनको लगा मैं कॉमेडी कर सकती हूँ. मुझे लगता ही नहीं था कि मुझे में कॉमेडी का कुछ एंगल हो सकता है. बट आई थिंक सुप्रीम में देयर इज़ अ कैरेक्टर दैट आई एम गिवन अ नेम कॉल्ड बेल्लम श्रीदेवी, एंड इट बिकेम सो फेमस दैट मैं कोई भी पार्ट्स में जाती थी तेलुगु स्टेट्स में तो लोग मुझे बेल्लम श्रीदेवी बुलाते थे. एंड वाज सो पॉपुलर, इट बिकेम सो पॉपुलर, बट इट वाज अ वेरी डिफिकल्ट रोल फॉर मी बिकॉज कॉमेडी इज़ नॉट ईजी. एंड आई थिंक आई फाउंड अ न्यू फैसेट इन मी वेयर आई कुड वर्क ऑन माई सेल्फ, वेयर आई वाज लाइक अच्छा शायद है ये टाइमिंग, आई जस्ट हैव टू वर्क ऑन इट. दैट एंड ऑफ कोर्स फर्जी ऑल्सो बिकॉज it is very difficult to play natural. It's very easy to go OTT and over the top, but natural play करना बहुत मुश्किल होता है. तो मेरे लिए थोड़ी मुश्किल थी.
तो क्या आपको at times रोका गया कि नहीं ये over हो रहा है, just get back?
Sometimes Rajan DK sir would be like, Raashi, you can blush lesser because you're always blushing. Because I have that face, I'm always smiling. So he's like, नहीं इसमें smile नहीं करना है, कम करो, smile कम करो. So I had to like become Megha. That there was a phase. But also Rudra, because where I play Alia, where I had red hair. So that girl looks very nice on you.
I always had red hair. Always. I don't know what anyone thinks.
Yeah, I love red hair. I mean, I loved the character in general, but it was something that was completely out of my comfort zone, and I thought it can go horribly wrong or it can go really right, and I have to take that risk. And I know कुछ लोगों को बहुत अच्छा लगा, कुछ लोगों को अच्छा नहीं भी लगा, but मेरे लिए as an actor there was this satisfaction कि मैंने कुछ अलग try किया.
when I look at the career graph and I look at the films you have chosen, एक चीज रही है that you've been very brave because you've had senior actors all around you right from the beginning. How have you taken care of it as Raashi? मतलब क्या चलता है आप जब सेट पे जाते हो तो how does Raashi maintain that, oh my god, I don't want to be intimidated?
I think maybe the first time I meet them I will be intimidated, but as soon as they say action, they are a character that I'm playing with or I'm acting with, because अगर मैं उस time intimidate हो जाऊंगी then I'll cheat my craft.
Right.
Because I take that so seriously. I'm like, maybe I'm intimidated off set, I mean off camera, but when they say action, I am a character as much as the other person is. Of course, if they're senior, you learn so much from them, but I never get intimidated on set.
That's lovely. Yeah. Tell us about Yodha.
Yes.
This project coming along.
Yodha's coming on 7th July. I'm really waiting for it. I'm like, तुमने इतना push क्यों कर दिया उसको? I'm waiting for it to come because I think after Farzi also people would like to see कि अब ये क्या करेगी. And I think that's just the right film to come because it's a Dharma film. It's Siddharth Malhotra and we share an amazing bond with the film. मैं ज़्यादा कुछ reveal नहीं कर सकती, but ये बता सकती हूँ कि उसमें भी मेरा किरदार बहुत strong है. जी.
वो तो हमें पता ही है. But now we have like
Thank you.
Raashi strong Khanna.
अरे अभी मुझे pressure नहीं है, situation नहीं चाहिए. But I think people will really like that also.
Lovely.